Welcome to the Top Gun Show. Today we have Jeff Rosentreter, who is a managing partner and owner in Vista International Insurance in Petaluma, California. Jeff, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Glad to have you on. So why don't you talk a little bit about what kind of customers do you guys deal with the most?
Yeah, we specialize in the hospitality area, mostly commercial customers. That'd be our forte.
Okay, all right. And talk a little bit about the kind of pain that customers are in when they reach out to you and say, "Hey, I want you to take a look at my policies or coverages or gaps," or what are some pains that some potential customers may be experiencing, why they should contact you?
Yeah, most of the time, the customers we talk to have experienced a claim issue. Either the claim was denied or they didn't get the dollar amount that they felt they should get. And that's one of the things that we specialize in. We are our customer's advocate and their ally when it comes to the claims process.
Okay. And talk a little bit, I think last time I researched it, the independent insurance agency industry was about a $300 billion a year industry. There's a lot of independent insurance agents out there. Why should someone come to you instead of somebody else?
Yeah, one of the things that we find out there is when consumers talk to an agent, they'll say, "Hey, we have a cheap price." And they say cheap price. Or they'll say, "We have great people." Everybody has great people, or you wouldn't have them employed. And when it comes to the issues at hand, when it comes to a cheap price, you get what you pay for. But what we try to do is separate ourselves out is in the claim process. You're buying a policy. We call it a necessary evil for the event when you do have a claim, that you want it to respond and pay your claim without any problems. And usually when that time comes, it doesn't matter what you paid, but it's the claim process.
Yeah, right. You were telling me a story before we went on the air about one of your customers that had a big loss in the Tubbs fire. Why don't you talk about what you did over and above just, here's your policy, thanks for your payment?
Sure. Back in 2017, there was a major wildfire called the Tubbs fire up in Santa Rosa. And it went from the residential hill area, blew across the freeway into the commercial area. We had a fast food restaurant that was completely destroyed. There was not a wall standing. There was some remnants of the building left. Customer didn't know what to do, but I went in the building with him and we unearthed cash drawers that had loose change, some paper money in it. We were able to find a safe. We took the safe out, pulled it out with my truck, drove it to the locksmith, but the fire was so hot the cash was incinerated. But with that, the insurance company was able to see that there was some ashes in there, and they did pay $10,000 for his cash that was burned up. In addition to the room where his safe, there were stacks of paper that we were able to file a valuable paper claim and prove to the carrier that he did have papers. They could have been leases, employment files, and that also gave him about $25,000.
Wow. Friend for life, customer for life,
Friend
right?
for life, yes.
Yeah, that's great. And I know your entire staff, because I've gotten to know them, your entire staff is dedicated like that to the customer, either claim or policy and gaps and that kind of stuff. So that's really an amazing story. You know, Jeff, we always end the show with something personal, but not too personal, because there are millions and millions of people watching this right now. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, there are. Tell the viewers a little known fact about yourself.
All right, known fact. I love to play golf. I played high school golf. All right, here's a little factoid. Love to play golf, but I like to fish. There was a time when I was younger, much younger, went fishing late at night, and a buddy of mine was in the water, and of course I guess it's considered trespassing to fish at night on the golf course, but couldn't resist because during the day we saw the fish.
Okay.
During the day, and we saw a spotlight. My buddy, had a little snorkel, and he's underwater, and I dove into a sand trap and hid there for about 20 minutes until the searchlight passed, and then we hightailed it out of there. So now I learned to put my fishing pole in my golf bag and do it during the day in between shots. So then I won't be in trouble.
I guess if you hit the ball far enough, you could fish in between.
That's correct.
Right. Way to go. Way to go. Well, Jeff, thanks for being on the show today.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.